Hey guys, I'm Dr. Jeremy.
I'm Dr. Jessie.
We're from Sprouting Health Chiropractic Kinesiology, and today we're going to be talking about foot pain, but in particular Achilles tendonitis pain. The Achilles tendon is one of the, well actually is in the research, the strongest tendon in the body, and of course the Achilles tendon attaches the calf, the gastroconsolius muscle, to the foot. Really thick tendon. When we have problems or tendon issues, which is inflammation in the tendon usually, from lots of different reasons. And in the research it shows that this tendon will stretch and strain and sprain. Because it's a tendon, we call it a strain, and it'll usually do that because of compensatory mechanisms to our gait reflex or our walking reflex. And that means we can have problems, it might be in the foot itself, but in this study that we looked at, it was the problems that people had in their back. And they actually did some really interesting things that we're going to talk about in a minute, and we'll talk about those results as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of the time when we're getting this Achilles tendinopathy, it can be from these extrinsic and also intrinsic, so external and internal factors that are affecting the way that the Achilles tendon is operating. So a lot of the time that can be your range of motion itself, so how much your ankle and your foot bones are able to move and react as you walk and move, whether you're just walking or you're doing sport, things like that, as well as the improper footwear that you might be wearing and other kind of terrain. The more stress on the tendon, we want it to be able to adapt, and sometimes these external factors can impact the ability that it has to adapt. Also, the research has shown that high cholesterol, high blood pressure, I believe, obesity, and diabetes can also have an effect on the integrity of your Achilles tendon. So as Dr. Jeremy was saying before, there was some research recently done about how your lumbar spine, so your lower back, can affect your Achilles tendon. And it actually came through and shown that the increasing your lumbar spine mobility actually has a really, really great effect on your function and your ability to heal for your Achilles tendon.
Yeah, absolutely. There's lots of reasons for that we won't go into, but just in particular this study spoke about that they did a follow-up of 12 weeks after they looked after the people, and the measurement was, can they do calf raises without as much pain? And in a lot of aspects of their life they rated that they had great improvements from the intervention of adjustments in the lumbar spine. They also did some stretches as well. And the other thing with Achilles tendonitis or tendinopathies is that we have to give it time to heal. That's why they looked at 12 weeks post-injury of these people, or post when they come in for a complaint, because the tendon doesn't have great blood supply, so of course it takes time as well. But what was interesting, they followed up these people 9 months later in the study, and they showed that the pain was still really good. It was reduced, and they still had all these excellent markers of improvement with their Achilles tendonitis. So if you've got problems in your feet, don't put up with them, because we know that it can affect our activities of daily living in a really bad way, because exercise keeps us healthy, and if you've got pain in your body, it's going to stop you exercising and doing other things that are really healthy for you, which then goes on to affect other systems in your body. It can have an exponential effect on your health. So we want you to get that checked out as soon as you can, guys, and we also have a lot of other options. If it's not just Achilles tendonitis, there's other options for feet support that we actually do in here, and we know a lot of good practitioners that we can refer to as well. If you come in, guys, we'll have a look and we assess your feet, not only your feet, but how your whole body's controlling and the whole pattern of your body movement may be affecting your feet. And we'd love to do that for you. And of course, if we don't find anything, we don't waste your time and money, and we tell you straight away, guys. So if you'd like to get an opinion, make sure you come in and get checked out. Excellent.
See you guys.